Hi, today we're thrilled to welcome Erin Farrell from California Advantage Escrow, specializing in escrow services. Welcome, Erin, to our show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here. This is a lot of fun. So,
Well,
thank you.
we appreciate you coming. And how is business? How are things going?
Things are going well. In the escrow business, we do all kinds of different transactions, refinance transactions. We do resale transactions, commercial, business. We can do any type of escrow. So depending on where the market is at in the moment, we're always pretty busy. So
Oh, that's really great to know.
yeah.
So, can you walk me through the process of an escrow transaction from opening to closing?
Absolutely. As you know, escrow is a process. And so we have to have systems in place and we have to adhere to timelines and time frames. So it's also very task oriented. And it's also very stressful for buyers and sellers, or it can be very stressful for buyers and sellers. So we have a streamlined process. When we open an escrow, we typically take about 3 days to collect all the information that we need, buyers and sellers information, commission informations, who we're going to be ordering reports from. And then that's in that time frame, we order a preliminary title report, we order a natural hazard disclosure report, and again, collect all the information that we need to be able to type our escrow instructions and do a full opening package. And because it is so stressful for buyers and sellers, we really don't want to have them reviewing things and signing things multiple times. So we start out with an opening package, which are the escrow instructions, the reports that we give them, homeowners association documents, preliminary title report, NHD report, and let them review those and sign those. Then once we have that back, we get into like the processing part of it, right? So we collect the information from the buyers and sellers. Sellers will let us know who their loan or their mortgage is with so we can order a payoff statement from them. Buyers will let us know who their lender is going to be and who to order insurance from. So we start ordering those things to provide to the buyer's lender. Then the lender will process the loan for the buyer. We receive the loan documents from the lender, and we help facilitate the signing of their loan documents. And then once all the terms of the contract, all the reports are approved, the loan documents are signed, we're now ready to get the buyer's loan funded. Once the buyer's loan is funded, then we're ready to record and close escrow. And it's just a nice streamlined process.
Wow, that's a lot of coordination. So, with all those different things going on, all those balls in the air, how do you communicate with the various parties throughout the escrow transaction to ensure everyone is informed and aligned through the entire escrow process?
Oh, that's a great question because that is really super important. Communication is really important and it's key in our business and in our process. To keep the agents informed, to keep the buyers and sellers informed, the lender informed, so everybody's really comfortable and we can have a smooth transaction. So really along every step of the way through the process, we communicate with everybody. In the beginning of the escrow, we call the buyers and the sellers and we introduce ourselves. Every time a new milestone takes place, like escrow instructions have gone out, we let the agents know. We also let the buyer and seller know, hey, your package is waiting for you to sign. If you need help, please let us know. You can come in and sign it, whatever you need. And then once the reports come in, then we let the agents know. We let the agents know where the loan process is once we get the information from the lender. So anytime we're given information, we make sure that the agents and the buyer and the seller know. And we just send out emails, we make phone calls throughout the whole process to make sure everybody's comfortable and knows what's going on.
Well, that's awesome. That's really sounds like you guys have a great follow-through system.
Yeah, thank you.
And so I know at the end of escrow that pretty much people are getting paid. So how do you ensure that all the conditions of the escrow have been met so that everyone can be paid on a time, in a timely manner?
Yeah, that's really super important, and I'm glad that you asked that question because the funds, that's what everybody's super excited about, right? And that's at the end of the closing. That means we're done and everybody gets paid. So, once the loan documents have been signed, once the buyer and seller have signed off on all their escrow instructions, the seller has signed the grant deed to transfer title to the buyer, then we're able to close escrow, right? And in order to keep everybody's funds safe when we make disbursements, we ask the agents who we're paying, we ask the seller who we're going to be paying, even the mortgage lenders, the payoff lenders. We ask them, how do you want your funds? Most people would like a wire transfer because that's faster. A wire transfer is a lot quicker. And so what we do is we get those instructions in writing from the seller specifically. We have them sit down with us and fill out their instructions for proceeds form. And we have that document notarized. So it's not coming through email. We're not just getting a phone call. And we even call the payoff lenders to verify their wire instructions to make sure we have the correct wire instructions. And everything is done not through email. It's personal. So we can make sure everybody's funds are secure and safe.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm sure gives people a lot of sense of comfort knowing that they're going to get their money in a secure way and that you reach out in a personal way.
That's very important to us.
That really is.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing with us all your insights on escrow. And please be sure to contact Erin. All her information will be on the slide. If you have any questions regarding escrow and any real estate questions, you can contact me. Thank you again for coming. It was awesome having you.
Thank you for having me.